what's Pans really like? Like from the, for somebody who's watching this and is thinking about like getting in and doing that, because Pans is a different level of competition. Like, because a Fuji tournament will get you a little bit like nervous, like, oh shit, like I don't.
Yeah. So when I was a white belt, I was the king of Fujis.
Yeah.
I went to a bunch of Fujis. I won a bunch. Submitted.
Fujis are awesome.
Yeah. Like, they're good tournaments. They're good local tournaments for beginners. I think they're amazing. So the first IBJJF I did was Pans in 2021. And I thought...
That was your first IBJJF?
Yes.
How fucking nervous?
Here's the thing. I was so naive to the level of competition that it was, that I thought, because I won all these Fujis, I won the local AGF, I was going to go in and kill everybody.
Right.
And I got wrecked my first match. And I not only got wrecked, the guy I lost to got wrecked in his next match.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And
Pans is a different breed.
So, yeah, that's when I realized, like, honestly, it's one of the best things that's happened to me. Because it made me realize how much better I have to get, how much better I can get. So, that was 2021. 2022, I tore my PCL. Couldn't go to Pans that year. So, 2023 was it. And that's when I was like, I really need to commit to the IBJJF schedule. Go to all the opens, like, bring myself up to that level.
Yeah. What weight class were you competing at?
Ultra heavyweight. I've only ever competed at ultra heavyweight in jiu-jitsu.
Are you gonna go down though? Because you've lost quite a bit of weight in the last just 3 or 4 months.
I would like to drop a weight class. 222 is the next one down, and I'm like 260 right now, so I'm still 40 pounds away from it.
260 right now?
Yeah.
I would have not guessed that.
Really?
At all. I thought that you would have been like 260 back in January.
No, I was like 295.
Dude, no way.
I was big.
You were rolling with me at 295?
Yeah.
Just fucking beating the shit out of me.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. See, I thought, I was thinking you were probably like 260 there. No, you were like closer to 300.
Yes.
That's insane, dude.
I was pretty big.
That's awesome, though.
But,
do you feel better? Like, was losing weight part of like the thing? Is that also something you were trying to accomplish, or it just happened?
Yeah. So like I've always known I needed to lose weight, but obviously it's hard. Especially training this much, limiting your diet is hard. Especially you're on a calorie deficit, so you don't feel great at all. And you go to train with the kilos we have at On Order, and you just get destroyed the entire time. So definitely finding a balance of what to do and a way to do it was very hard for a long time.
Yeah.
But now I've kind of zeroed it in, and I've been feeling good. The main thing I felt with losing weight is I just don't get tired anymore.
Yeah.
I felt like my cardio and my endurance is skyrocketed.
What about outside of the gym? Do you just feel better, or do you really notice much of a difference?
I think I feel better overall too.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy. I weigh 160.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to go up against you.
And I have you mounted trying to smother choke you.
Yeah, dude. And I remember one time, it was right before Pans. Pans was coming up. And I'd been training a lot, and me and you were rolling together, and we weren't trying to kill each other. I think we were kind of both catching our breath. And Kirk walks over and he just looks at you and he goes, "You should be fucking killing him."
And
I'm you just look at me and you go, "Sorry."
Yeah, that's pretty much how I felt. I thought about that on the way here. I remembered that, and that's pretty much how I felt. I was like, I don't want to do this to Joe. He's a lot smaller than me, and I want to roll with Joe more. So I don't want to make him not want to roll with me.
No, it's all good. At that gym, dude, you got to roll with everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And, at Vaggie headquarters, I didn't really do that as much. I kind of picked, my 3 or 4 people that I kind of, felt comfortable with. Yeah. And then I would kind of, stick with them. And then I just kind of avoided people. Mm-hmm. And I think that's why, my skill level didn't really progress, because I just didn't...
You didn't go for the challenger,
the
harder belts.
At Arnold, I don't care who you are. A 400-pound super jacked guy could come in that's 6'5". I'm gonna roll with him.
That's that's another thing.
And I'm gonna roll hard. We
have a lot of white belts and we have a lot of blue belts.
Yeah.
So you kind of have no excuse. They're all white belts.
Right.
You got to get in there too.
And our upper belts are really, really good. And
absolutely.
They're big guys.
Yeah.
Everyone's big.
Yeah.
There's not very many people.
Bo is big, and he's the biggest pain in the ass to roll with.
Yeah, because he's
in a good
tough.
way.
He's
tough,
really tough.
He's technical. He's good at the
surprisingly fast for a big
Yes.
guy. He's fast. And like, there's not really anybody at the gym that is under 180 pounds.
No, probably 170, 180 is probably like the average.
Yeah, because like there's a real skinny guy that I just started kind of to get to know there. He's just a white belt. But I was even like, how much you weigh? He's like, oh, I'm like 185. I'm like, damn.
And then like someone who is close to your side, like Gage, he's a purple belt.
Yeah, purple belt.
Been training. Gage has been training for like 15 years.
Yeah.
He fought MMA for a long time, so like he didn't really get promoted a lot.
Yeah,
like,
me and Gage rolled. I guess that was Monday night, maybe, or when? No, I didn't go Wednesday, did I? I was there Monday and Tuesday this week. And yeah, we rolled hard as fuck.
Yeah.
That's why I got this cut on my head.
Oh, really? That sounds about right.
Shout out to Gage. No, I just love that gym.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I love
that's
that
awesome.
gym. I've gotten so much better. But it is funny how it's just like, there might be somebody your size like, oh, it's purple belt though.
Yeah, exactly. And then like one of the big things that helped me a lot was Jordan, Big Jordan.
Yeah.
When he joined the gym, that really helped me because he was the same size as me, 290, but he was a college wrestler.
Yeah.
He won Pans 2 years ago as a blue belt, destroying everybody. So like him being there and being my main training partner has just rocket launched my progression even more. And like mentally with that too, I know in competition I would never go against anybody as good as Jordan.
Right.
In blue belt competition, it won't be. So my main training partner is literally the best guy.
Right.
Like.
Yeah, I haven't got to roll much with Jordan just because it's like, he is huge.
Dude, he picks me up like I'm a small child.
Yeah.
And he puts me down.
I've rolled around with him like a little bit here and there.
I say that, but he's actually the safest guy to roll with.
Yeah.
It is insane how controlled he is. Like I've never seen him hurt anybody.
Right. No, it's kind of crazy. The amount of training, like the pace that we train at, you'd think there would be more injuries. I mean, everybody's like hurt, but
Yeah, but no one's usually out for a long time.
Yeah,
because of practice.
There's not people snapping their arms and blowing their knees out. Not that it hasn't happened, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah.